our spatial design for the interior of the exhibit, our proposal there, our approach is to create a set of immersive worlds that each of which are very unusual, very special places that activate a child's imagination and ask the child to project what the world might be. So it's the opposite of the home. It's the opposite of the neighborhood. These environments in which children are immersed at a very young age, where they are safe, where they are nurtured. It is a place for the familiar. These are all very important qualities. Yes, one of the primary areas of research in childhood development right now in the United States is what we call character development. Character development is this idea that children need to not just learn lessons, but they need to develop confidence, they need to develop courage, they need to develop curiosity, persistence, focus, discipline. These are character traits that they internalize at a young age, and that they then, it really shapes the whole way that they approach their life thereafter, all the way into adulthood. One of the things that is just a tremendous challenge with the project here is its enormous size. It's a very, very large children's museum, and many times larger than a typical museum. And so the scale of it is very challenging. And so we have to figure out how to bring the scale down to the child's scale. The child's scale is very different from the adult scale. How the child perceives the world, how they size themselves within it, is very different. And so very large spaces can be alienating to children. So how do we take the scale down, create subspaces within the very vast territory of the interior of this museum that feel right to the child, and help the child to feel like it is a place for them. That, I think, is also something that we think about a lot. I don't know, I can give more examples. One thing that we do a lot is we think about how to accommodate families. So the visitor unit in a child's museum is not actually the child, it's the family. So a child comes with a caregiver, with a parent, and then often with other children as well, with siblings. And so that the family wants to be able to operate as a unit at a children's museum. So it's not really just about how to accommodate any one particular child, like say a 4-year-old has a certain set of needs that are distinct from an 8-year-old, which is at a different point in their development as a child, is capable of more things, wants more interesting and more difficult challenges, is ready for that cognitively and emotionally, whereas the younger child is not. And then you have the caregivers, the parents, who also have needs. We see this phenomenon a lot in children's museums that are not successful, where the children will be playing, and off to the side are the parents, and they're just kind of sitting there and they're on their phones.